Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Drew Smiley. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go? Now, David Hamilton. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here's Alex Verdugo. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And Verdugo is set down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not like completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play. Because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. And another ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Red Sox. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starter, Chris Sale. How about a scouting report on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
The shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3. There's a strike. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ian Happ up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to, because guys are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these guys know what to do when men are on.
Gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Hunter.
So first and second with one man gone. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one in for a strike, 2-2. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. On the ground, Mondesi tosses to first, and Renfroe is retired.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Max McDowell now at the plate, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Scoreless after one. Back here at the ballpark, Will Myers now.
the right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 7, Masataka.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Second inning here, no score. Ground ball, left side, and it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Justin Turner.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Reese McGuire. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And a count 1-2. Yoshida stands at second with 2 gone. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Here's the veteran first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman.
Singy, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018 in 5 games. And Chris Sale, normally a starter, ended up coming out of the bullpen. He recorded the final 3 outs. He struck out the side to finish things off. You and I called that game together.
Yes, we did. It was a whole lot of fun.
And there's one down.
Batting 7. The designated hitter.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Sale ready. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Jake Vossler, the next Cub to hit. One of the things you see every once in a while with a special talent is a guy who gets to the big league super fast. Chris Sale falls into that category. 13th overall pick in 2010 by the White Sox, Singy, and he debuted 60 days later at the big league level. Yoshida makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 9. The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one down the line, and it gets by him.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one the other way. Took the extra bases. Around third. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 down. Now here is Ian Happ. Flied out his first time. Sale delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. It's 3-zip.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's Nico Horner. That one ripped. That's a base hit. Happ on his way to third. Happ on his way home. He'll score, and it's 4-0. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to short. Mondesi fires over to first. And Renfroe is retired. What a play to end the inning. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We play 2 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, here's Christian Arroyo.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
To first, and he beats it.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And Alberto Mondesi up to the plate. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. Arroyo off of first with 2 away. Popped up. Horner sizing this one up. Puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Max McDowell.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And Sale deals. Line drive, hooks it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Trey Mancini now, 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 gone, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Singled and scored his first time.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Base hit, left center field.
Back-to-back base hits. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And now Jake Vossler. And 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So digging in, Harrison Bader. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swung on, belted. That's back there. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run is in. Mondesi with a relay home. Head first slide safe at the plate. It's 6-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Corey Kluber.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So the lineup flips over, and now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one inside, and the count is 3-1. And the righty deals. And that's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4. The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. The Happ Daddy. First and second, 2 down. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Puts it in the air out towards left center and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Will Myers sends it flying, and they close the gap. It's 6-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida, doubled in his first AB. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Justin Turner. Next one just misses. 3-2 now. To third might be 2. Bossler to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. Bottom four, here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Second baseman.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. On the ground to the left, Devers. Over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
Wow, Singy, StatCast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first, and it needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line, Boog, and that's some heat from across the diamond. Really close play at first, but the ball just beat him to the bag.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. Had him way out front of the slur.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
2 down, nobody on.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Yeah, there's the strike.
We got full count.
Right-handed reliever. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Now batting,
Max McDowell with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. The pitch. McDowell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Line drive and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One, 2 now. Gets under it and pops it up. Hamilton makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cubs strand a couple. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Back here at the friendly confines. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Reese McGuire. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10
Now
games
batting,
or so have been
designated
anything
hitter,
but fun at the plate for
Christian
him, so that one has to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
In the air, center field. Bader makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
And next for the Red Sox, Adalberto Mondesi. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ripped to right, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And here is line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run across, two runs across now. Hamilton around third. He's in there. 3-run score. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Will Myers, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Next pitch is outside. Man at second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Bottom of the inning, here's the third baseman, Jake Vossler. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And stepping in is the speedy Harrison Bader. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Cub to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. Line drive, base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much a
Ian.
model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now Ian Happ. And now a full count.
Full count.
3-2. Got him swinging.
Now batting, second.
So first and second with 2 outs. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And the pitch. The other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs. Brent Suter hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 39, Brent Suter.
Two now. Smash to the left side. To first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 2, Justin Turner.
Here's Turner now.
Let's go, Cubs.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
1 down. And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Turner at first, 1 gone. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. Christian Arroyo will hit next.
Christian Arroyo.
The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bader puts the squeeze on that one, and the inning is over. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Red Sox 4. Here at Wrigley Field, and now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. And a weak ground ball to the left side. On to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Max McDowell.
So up now for Chicago, Max McDowell. 1 for 3. One now. Into center. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Ball to strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Devers on the run, sends it over to first, and that's the third out. One left for the Cubs. They still lead it though, 6-4. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Adalberto Mondesi.
Adalberto Mondesi.
High fly ball out into left center field. Connor Falefa sizes this one up, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's going to be David Hamilton. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. On the ground, and foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Happ makes the grab on the run.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder,
Alex Verdugo digs in now. 3-1 is on the way. Fought off foul. Two outs. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Verdugo off of first with 2 away. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. And the score remains 6-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dominic Leone.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Jake Vossler.
For the Cubs, the third baseman, Jason Vossler.
Here comes a pitch. That one outside. 3 balls and a strike.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That's in there. 3-2 now. There's a line drive to left field. And that should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So, man aboard, Harrison Bader, the next Cub to hit. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Joely Rodriguez, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Bounced up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. Bosler headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 7-4.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now Ian Happ. Good contact guy. Good defender. Popped up. Mondesi settles under it. Out. Number 2.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Over to first, and he's safe.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need him in this game today.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Throw to first, and he's back standing. Connor Falefa off of first with 2 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 7-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. The 1-1. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're up to double-digit hits as a team, and if it seems like they haven't been barreling up the ball, you're right. Half of their hits haven't even been considered hard hits.
Here's a 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Renfroe in position. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for Boston, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Richard Blyer.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and Renfroe is
Up
retired.
next for the Cubs, the catcher, Max McDowell.
And next for the Cubs, Max McDowell. Here's a 1-1. That's to third, Devers. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So up next, Trey Mancini.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And a pitch. That one drilled left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw into second.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Kicks and fires. Hard hit left side. Toss to Turner, third out. Cubs leave one. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And here it comes. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Foul ball and another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So now here's the DH, Christian Arroyo. Ripped on a line to center. Racing, makes the catch. 2 down.
Adalberto Mondesi.
2 outs, base is empty. Adalberto Mondesi now at the plate. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Happ moving under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.